Good morning, doctor and my classmate. My name is Tang HouCheng and my match number is 190560. Our article topic is the environment influence on organizational development. So I will introduce it first. The article, the article of the purpose, the article purpose the model of influence of the environment instability on organizational flexibility and the performance of the enterprise. The empirical testing of the model is based up on three main assumptions: the interaction among uncertainty, dynamics, and the complexity of external economic environment and entrepreneurs' flexibility is proved. The influence of organization flexibility on the performance of the entrepreneurs is stated. The basis of the resource parameters of flexibility is determined. So, as we will know, one of the major challenges of organization flexibility for manager is find a balance between the instability of external environment and production development. Strategy managers call it the parallel to change, and the economic literature is balance between the flexibility and the performance. For example, the technological innovation and change in competitive environment call into question the assumption for inverse relationship between flexibility and the performance. And another issue is the priority of center parameters of flexibility development, since it's believed that development of some parameters of flexibility mainly contracted the development of others. For example, the development of financial flexibility is impossible without increased attention to truthful in investment policies, which in turn leads to attention reduction to development of production change flexibility, the introduction of new change of exciting product flexibility. So about the three hypotheses, assumption one is level of different parameters of flexibility of the entrepreneurs depends on the instability level of the environment. Assumption two, resource parameters of flexibility of the entrepreneurs impact system parameters of flexibility. And assumption three, the overall of the organizational flexibility impacts the level of entrepreneurs' performance. So the model of the influence on environment instability on the organizational flexibility and the performance of entrepreneurs. They have three. The first one on center of external economic environment, and second dynamic of the external economic environment, and last the complexity of the external economic environment will due to the entrepreneur's performance is related to the resource parameters of organizational flexibility and the system parameters of organizational flexibility. Okay, I will ask my partner to contribute.
Thanks, my friend, to share. There are three cases to show influence of growth of the overall level of organization flexibility at different range on the enterprise performance level. For case 1, the results show that with the pace of growth of K slower than N, E is declining. For case 2, at the same rate of growth of K and N, E moderately increases, but at a slower pace than the growth rate of N. Case 3, when the growth rate of K exceed the growth rate of n. It grows at pace close to the pace of growth of n of the external environment. Consequently, n of the external economic environment influence k and through E. Moreover, the growth of n leads to the decrease in E and n increase in k. On the contrary, lead to an increase in E. Therefore, assumption 1 and 3 can be considered justified. For conclusion, the relaxability of the enterprise is affected by the uncertain dynamic. Number 2, result parameter of organizational flexibility are the basis for its system parameters. Number 3, the level of organization flexibility affects the level of performance of the enterprise. We have explained on current situation. For example, before manufacturing to do masks, why the external economic environment has changed. Product cannot be sold, but the mask is necessary. So organization development is very important, like unfreezing, changing, freezing. We have a prepared question for you. Do you have a more example about environment influence organization development? I'm looking forward to your answer. Thank you.